Wow, that was amazing.
Call me Steve Hansberg.
You got a knife? All right, don't hurt yourself. Oh wait, here's the front.
I can't read this illiterate person's handwriting.
You can't read someone else's illiterate handwriting. Oh, it's from Hoffy. All right.
Well, this illiterate person, because he's from Massachusetts.
This week, we hook up a good friend. Welcome to Throne Room.
Oh, look at these heads, these gypsy heads.
These heads are awesome. All right, so 2 more tactics. So I don't know if you guys know our buddy Hoff, but every time, he works for Maverik, and every time, Maverik Cascade, sorry, we have to do the 2 together. Every time they come out with a new head, he sends us 1 to do up and 1 for ourselves, so we now have...
And we never get to it.
We now have, yeah, we never get to it. We used to get to it, and now we haven't, so we really owe him a head, because we didn't do a centric for him, and I feel terrible. What are we thinking?
Golf.
Golf themed?
Yep.
How do you make a golf themed?
I don't know. It's the next PGA event.
I don't know, the PGA?
No, it's on the PGA Tour, dude. Like, it's a bunch of different...
I don't know. I worked at a golf course for 3 years. I will never step foot on a golf course again. It was terrible.
Alright, well...
They made me carry things for miles.
He's a big avid golfer or Patriots fan.
He is an avid Patriots fan. That's true.
He's got 2 strikes against him from Massachusetts. How about we just not do it again?
If we did like an old Boston stick, that'd be kind of cool. Should we do a Paul Revere stick?
Or we could just do the old Patriots logo with the dude playing football.
And then do like red, white, blue, and some marble?
Yeah. Make it easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Golf or Patriots? Which one? Rock, paper, scissors for.
I'm a rock, paper, scissors master.
Alright. Whoever loses rock, paper, scissors has to pick. I thought you were a master. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Fudge. Alright, Patriots it is.
Chris, drop something. Alright, I'll get to work.
Our buddy Hoff is a huge Patriots fan. I would say almost to a default. He absolutely loves the Patriots. And Chris and I have this joke that everyone from New England just loves old stuff. Even if it's completely worthless, they love old stuff. If it's old, it's for them. And so we're thinking about doing an OG throwback Patriots head for him, but we're gonna bring it back all the way to 1960 when the team was actually found. Most people think the Patriots kind of old logo is the 3-point stance football player, but actually their first logo, which was only kind of in existence for 1 year, was just his hat, this tricorn hat, kind of the Patriot-esque hat. So we're gonna throw that as the focal point of the head and then do some red, white, and blue. And we're actually gonna do 3 different dyeing techniques on this, so it should be pretty cool. We're also going to throw his name and establish 1960 on the head when the Patriots were found. And kind of as a joke, we're going to put born 1776 because New Englanders love that stuff.
Why you gotta do everything weird?
Because it's fun.
This is a terrible idea.
Or awesome.
Today we're going to show you actually 3 different dyeing techniques. I think it'd be pretty cool to kind of go over all 3 of them and show how you can use these kind of in conjunction with each other to get cool, different effects. We're going to use a cheap dollar store round container to dye the head. First, we're going to make our dye and make sure it's good and hot and throw it in the round bin. And then we're going to put the head in at the exact angle we want the solid line to be. We're going to duct tape it in place and then add some water to get the exact level we want the line to be and leave it for 15 minutes. And a little bonus tip, if the dye has a lot of steam to it, you can put a small fan on to blow the steam away from the head, which will prevent the dye from crawling up the head. With the royal done, we're gonna remove the masking and then remask it with the outline to it. So this will actually cover all the artwork at the top and allow us to do the navy over it to give us that tonal look we're going for. So next up is the navy. And what we're gonna do for this is a fade. This is actually a little bit more time consuming, not in dye time, but actually hand working time. So what you wanna do is get your pot nice and hot with the dye in it, and then you're actually going to gently dip the head in and out of the water until you get the color that you desired. And be sure not to go too far down the head so you get that nice fade from royal to navy. Our final dye is going to be a marble, so we're gonna grab the Krylon webbing spray and our Satan Spawn webbing spray box that just looks absolutely disgusting. We're gonna shake the can and we're gonna spray the head from left to right and then right to left. You don't wanna use this vertically or it'll clump up and not look right. We're looking for around 70% coverage, and when it's ready, we're gonna do the same method we did for the solid line, but this time with the marbling on it. So we're gonna use the same round bin. We're gonna throw the red dye in it, put the head in, duct tape it down.
Oh, that's a red.
We literally just made the same noise.
That's a good red.
Fail.
That's disappointing.
With the dye finished, we're now going to clean it up. You can remove all the vinyl kind of just with your fingertips, but we're gonna need some acetone to clean off all the webbing spray, or you're gonna be at this all day long. Just be careful with this.
Cut. Oh my god, that burns. Oh my god, that burns.
Oh, here we go. Woo! Oh, it's a poisonous paint.
Oh my gosh, it is like inside my hand.
It's a paint thinner.
It's giving, it's, alright, give me more.
Head's all ready to be strung up, and we got something cool for this. Hoff and I go way back. He reached out to me when I first started throwing, and we have been close since. He has used everything that I've ever made in different ways, and has always given me really good feedback on it. And so for this, we're gonna do something different. We kind of have 3 systems in place where all the parts of the systems work together, but we're gonna kind of break that. And what I wanna do is actually give him a piece from each system that, you know, he's been a friend of me through giving me feedback on it, doing some testing. And so we're actually gonna give him fiber mesh, we're gonna do throne light shooters, and we're gonna do the original classic stringing going all the way around. Kind of a cool narrative. A big box player, so we're gonna give him a good old fashioned boxer pocket. I haven't strung one of these in a while, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be kind of a shifty bag with a classic 4 straight. This was a lot of fun to put together. I love the 3 different dyeing techniques and the 3 different systems used in the stringing, and it's going to a true friend. I think my favorite part is definitely its kind of classic element where all the dyes come together, kind of in the middle of the head, but that royal is really electric and gives it a modern edge. And I know Chris's favorite part is born 1776. He hasn't stopped laughing about that. All in all, great head, going to a great person, and it's got a really good narrative to it. In the comments below, please let me know what you learned from this episode and what you think of Hoffy's new setup. For more info about products featured here, please see the link in the description below, or you can hit the I in the top right-hand corner. And be sure to subscribe to Throwing Lacrosse to not miss the next one. See you soon in the throne room.